What is up, guys? How we doing tonight? What is going on? How's the sound? How's the picture, by the way? Oh, look at my hat. Oh, I'm sleepy, I'll tell you that much. All good, Jay? Well, fantastic. Lottie freaking da. Let's do this. I'll do that. I got 2 decks tonight. Nice thick decks. And the thing about them is, what do I got? I made the Azorius Flyers. I'll put them down right away. Sandstorm Verge. Boom. Boom. Brigadier Shabadaz. He's going to do Bristly Bill. We're going to go in with 2-banger. Auto pay. Go in. Bingo. I think we're going to foretell the Railway Brawler right here. Oh, he's ramping and glamping, boys. All right, we're going to go Railway. Hit, pop. Scheherazade. Brigadiers has bad. Interesting. Good. By the way, I keep forgetting about Case of the Trampled Garden. That's a good. Hey, what's up, Boogeyman? Boogeyman, 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 Boogeyman. How we doing, Boogeyman? Bristly Bill. Oh, Bristly Bill. How lovely are your branches. What is he going to do here? Hey, what's up, Lord Gypticus, the Flipticus, the #1 Kipticus? Prized Unicorn. That forces you to block. So he's going to come in. He's going to come in. I'm going to put down this guy. Boom. He's considered big, McLarge, huge. We go to pass. We block that with that. Have our stand, very nice. He makes it invulnerable. Solve, he gets to solve that. Bloat Boy, Contaminoi. We're gonna do this, and then we're gonna go like this. Boom! Stomped him out. Stomped the yard. Stompy is back. Snap back to Stompality. Whoop, there goes gravity. Whoop, there goes rabbity. Doo-doo. Why is my... There we go. It doesn't fit? Soveski. Soveski saw 4 cards. He said, get that out of there. It doesn't fit. Get it out of there. It doesn't fit. It doesn't fit at all. You have not even begun to see the whole of my plan. Want to thank you for the fun police. Oh, no. Lunasm, don't fall prey to that. We have 3 toxic creatures to put the clock up on people that we can actually get the double win. We have to start with the Rot Priest, which is almost a diversion because they think I'm going to go toxic, and I am going to go toxic. We throw in the Bloat Boy, which is a 4/4 trampler on his own that proliferates, and we finish off with the Tyrannix Rex. We're going Stompatox. Stompatox is a very threatening method of doing things. It is extremely threatening. It makes people upset and confuses them because now he's like, oh, I get what he's doing. Okay, well, I'll prepare for that. And it's like, nah, you are now witness to the great becoming, and you know nothing. If we start the toxic clock, we can hit Tyrannix so hard that we double kill them. Stompatox sounds like a grunge band. Maybe it is. Maybe it is. Let's put down that. Let's go in. Boof, boof. We'll wait. Stompatox. We're Stompatox. Boom. Snap back to reality. Whoop, there goes gravity. Whoop, there goes gravity. Stompatox. Wabango. What's this? 4 damage. Ooh, it doesn't stop it from going away. Very cool. We're gonna do this. Bango. Smuggler's Surprise. Do. I don't think I've ever seen anybody play this card, ever, in the history of 1,000 years. There's Huatley. Stompatox should be a Golgari. I just did a Golgari Stompy, literally like 2 days ago. Literally 2 days ago. Smuggler's Surprise. Who up Colossaling their Rattleworm right now. Target creature you control. Fights creature you don't. And we get rid of that. Wabango. There you go. We deal these 1 damage. Boof. Victory of the Pyro Hammer. Huatley. Poet of Unity. This is a weird deck this guy's got going on here, huh? Boof. Getting flame swept a couple of times in a row. It kind of sucks, but we'll have to do that. Well, we didn't draw any more fucking creatures, which is kind of some horse shit. Let's put that on there. We scry. No, we don't want that. Okay. We're going to do this. And we're going to put down Sandstorm Verge. I'd love to draw a creature. That'd be pretty cool. If you think about it. I guess we'll search for a land card to try to thin the lands out, maybe? I can do that. In this economy? I know, tell me about it. Boom. All right, we got a lot of fucking lands on the board. We got a lot of lands on the board. We got 7 mana. Real stompy big ticket. Hey, what's up? I'm flashing my Colossal Rattleworm, yeah. What's up, Jaislyn Flood? Stormy, how you doing? What's up? I got a surprise for y'all tonight. Whenever you cast a spell, Refraction Elemental does 2 damage. Interesting. Just met 2 non-creature toxic only spells. Yeah, I've done that before. I mean, it wears... doing those toxic only decks is tricky. It's fun, though. It can be fun. Chimley, also known as Chumley. So my biggest issue here is that I drew 1, 2, 3, 4 spells that I don't really need, which kind of sucks. I needed big toxic creatures, and for whatever reason, the game was like, nah, you really don't. You don't need them that bad, really. You know, when you think about it. When you think about it, you don't need them. Guy's Gift, that's the death sentence right there. Just did not want to give me any creatures. Despite the fact that I have a ton of stompy creatures in this deck. Just an absolute plethora. A plethora of piñatas. It was like, nah, you're good, man. You got like 2 of them. That should be enough. You got like 2 stompy creatures. You're good. Bum, 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 bum. Lil He. Hee. Again, a little disappointed at the Stompy Boys. I have a lot of Stompy creatures in the deck. The game is kind of telling me, yeah, you know, it's not really our thing. Who up flashing their Colossal Rattleworm? Okay, Rakdos. Heist. Probably direct removal, if I had to guess. Oh, Insane Lootmonger. I get a land off the top, which sucks. He's probably going to kill that if I... So let's foretell that. Troll of Khazad-dûm. There we go. The 1 ring to rule them all. 1 ring to find them. Smuggler's Surprise. We'll do that. All right. And turn. 40 in a row. Oh my goodness, that's a lot of nights. That's a lot of nights. He's going to draw a card. Villainy. Okay, cool. Let's do that. Thievin'. Hey, what's up, Demovia? What's up? Lord Vermeer. I don't know why you didn't do that before. Grave Expectations. Resolve. Thievin'. That comes in as a nothing. Weird. My turn. Okay, that's a Railway Brawler. So let's Fighting Love here. Railway Brawler. Railway Brawler. Double Power. So those are pretty big factors. You know, generally speaking. Those were pretty big creatures. The 48/48 was probably my favorite one, but he that was pretty cool when you think about it. Yeah, when you think about it. The 48/48 was pretty big. Thick boys. I hope you like that. DNS. Didn't I just fight this guy? I feel like I just fought this guy. I go first. Love it. We're going to start with a little splash of this. Okay. Boom. All right. So now he's already up to 2 poison. Just in time for the big thick boys. Absolutely, Vorpal. You never want to miss them when the thick boys come on out. Oh, yeah. Boom. Boom. There we go. Got a question. Is there any way you can maybe put more video about that lore of some of your favorite creatures that you're using in the current time to help you understand about them? Please check out. We have a couple of lore videos on our podcast. We have a couple of lore videos on our podcast. Let's get rid of those. I would very much like you to watch them. They're very good. Hey man, just want to say your videos are really helpful as a new player. I really like the way you go over the cards and synergies. Keep up the good work. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate that. He's going to block, stomp, stomp, glomp, proliferate, submit. Very nice. Thank you so much, Trubular. Big fan of your bells. Trubular bells. That's a fucking deep cut right there. There's Sheoldred the Apocalypse, which kind of sucks, but hey, you know what happens. Draw. Fuck me, man. All right. Creatures you control with power 4 or greater gain hexproof and indestructible. It absolutely droughted me real spicy like. You never seen our podcast? Black Council podcast, man. We do lore videos. We did lore about dragons, Phyrexians, Sheoldred. We did all kind of stuff on the podcast, man. It's right on my channel, as a matter of fact. That's an instant. So we're going to do this. We're going to push. He knows I've got some sort of trick, right? Boof, boof. Hit, pop, boom, bop. Boom, bop. Okay. Skullcap Snail. I guess we gotta get rid of the Tyrahine. We're never gonna fucking cast that thing. Good lord. Jay, have you considered making a general deck building guide video as a special? Hypothetically, yeah, I have. I don't know how good it would do. That's the question. I don't know how good it would do. A target creature you control fights creature you don't. Boom. Look at that. Beautiful. And then we're gonna push in. Do that. Boof. Proliferated. Alright, so he's one away from getting toxicked out, even with the 2 mana. I have considered it. I have considered making deck theory videos. My problem with variety content, as you may consider it, as in, like, let me try some random content, is that, oh, look at this. All I need to do is play this card. See? When it's 2 ways to win, you just can't lose. Is that I would invest a lot of time and energy into making different kind of edited content, and if nobody likes it and nobody watches it, and it dies on the vine, then I've wasted time. And time is something I don't have a lot of, because I also have a day job. So I'm always hesitant to kind of jump out there with other stuff, but oh, look at this. What do we get here? Voldaren Thrillseeker. I already got all of them, so I got some treasure. Great. So, yeah, I have considered that, and I may do it as time goes forward. As a matter of fact, hold on. Let me link you to the podcast right here. We did the Lore of Ravnica, too, by the way. Here you go, Vorpal. Coming in. There you go. You follow that playlist. That we have 54 episodes for your pleasure. Believe it or not. What was the last lore? We did a Lore of Ravnica. Before that, we did interviews with streamers. We've done the Lore of Dragons. We've done the Lore of Phyrexians, the Lore of Sheoldred herself specifically. Yeah, we've done a couple of lore videos, which I rather enjoy. They're not too popular. Mostly our deck builds are popular, but yeah, our preview and our deck builds are very popular. But I still enjoy doing these very much. Let me do this. Okay. No problemo. Happy to show you, Vorpal. Mr. Cthulhu, hey man, to love today's video. Cameron's one of my great sacrifice, great comment. Love to see him doing work for me as well. Thank you so much, man. I'm happy to have him doing work for me also. Tubular Bells. Tubular Bells was that creepy music in the Exorcist. It is a very obscure. It is an extremely obscure reference. I don't blame you for not getting it. You're playing against a Ratted and it's gone insane. Yeah, speaking of Ratted Rabbit, you ever want to see a Ratted Rabbit go insane? Just go talk to my man, whatchamacallit? What's his face? That one guy. You know that one guy that I'm talking about. Trex. Odactyl. He'll show you insanity. Crazy? I was crazy once. They locked me in a room filled with rats. And it drove me crazy. Did you the lore of Wipe Sumo? Told Mythic Pock Weaver is busted. Yeah, Mythic Weaver Pock is... Well, it's an alchemy card, so you know it's pretty broken. I mean, let's be honest with ourselves here. If he kills me... If he kills this Gold Vein Hydra, he's actually going to lose the game extremely fast. Which is funny to me. I hope he has no mana left, because I don't want him to cast a counterspell. Unless this is some sort of infinite loop here. So no lore of Wipe Sumo. I don't know what Wipe Sumo is. So he's going to put down a card. Okay, so he's got some sort of infinite loop, I think. No? Oh, okay, never mind. Are equal to the number of toughness. He's going to exile his rattle. He's going to be up rattling his worm. Hey, Mythweaver. Yeah, you know, here's the thing about alchemy. They put busted cards in it because they want to play test mechanics, which is a good idea. It's a fun idea. All right, commit, dude. Commit. It's all right. You're going to be fine. Don't worry. Giving me 3 treasure has never backfired ever in the history of the world, ever. In 1,000 years, it's never backfired. Let's do that. Boom. All right. It's going to be my turn. Fantastic. So we're going to do this. Does he have a Spell Pierce or something? Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs. There's some bad SpaghettiOs here, boys. I don't know, man. The damage. I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know, guys. Oh, you hate to see that. You hate to see the stomp kill and the poison kill simultaneously. Yeah, you know. Double Rex swing bingo. Yes, and as a matter of fact, if he didn't die from damage, he would have actually got, I would have hit for 9 poison and proliferated for 1 more to 10. So that's the double kill. That's what we want to see there. That's how we know we're operating at peak efficiency. You may not like it, but that's peak Stompy deck. When you've killed them twice in multiple dimensions and through multiple angles, that's peak Stompy. Yeah. Let's open a pack real quick to celebrate. What's inside this delicious pack? Free Star Lookout. Tornado. None of this prizes. If you have the right hand, it's very bad. It's a game over. It's a green finisher insofar as they either counterspell it or they lose the game. It's one of those, like, it's that powerful for green. I know we have a lot of spells and other colors that are like, if you don't counter this, you immediately lose the game. That's pretty much Smuggler's Surprise. It's a 6-drop that can just put so much heat on the board so fast that it makes me want to flash my Colossal Rattleworm. Hey, what's up, MTG Hillbilly? Guys, if you're in the YouTube chat, don't forget to like the video. I'd really appreciate it if you did. I'd love it if you liked the video. Howdy. Howdy. Let's put down the script burger. All right. I think he might have me on this one. I don't really... The enemy of Stompy Green is aggro red, so, you know. I guess he knew he was gonna... He had the cards, so... Let's do no attacks. The blockers. Boom, boom, yeah. No way I could... No way you can defeat mono red aggro with a Stomper, unfortunately. It's just not possible. The only way you can really hit the Stomp out is if you just absolutely gun down everything. Like, bop, 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 bop. You have to have, like, 2 cut downs or 2 burn aggro, but, you know. You don't see it too much in, You don't see it too much in whatever the hell this is called. Mythic. People use Mythic... People use this to get to, People use it to get to Mythic. They don't often play it in Mythic. Smalamon. Beautiful. I love this hand. Smooth curve right here. Nothing like a nice, smooth, curved deck. As many may attest to. Tiny Bones! Alright. Conduit Pylon. Smuggler's Surprise. Kind of want to see that late game. We'll put that down right now. I do have the 3-drop. I think I'd rather do the Hydra 3-drop. He might go for the kill there. He is going to go for the kill there. Guy's Gift. We'll drop that and do nothing. What did you write? Nice. Parmesan. Parmesan. Yes, Parmesan cheese. Parmesan. That was a Rick and Morty joke. They said, "Yeah, this dimension is exactly like ours, except that people say the word Parmesan is Parmesan." And they're like, "Damn it, not one fucking dimension worthy of ever living in." Which was pretty funny. All right, who up rattling their worm right now? Let's do this. He's probably going to counterspell it. Boof. Very nice. Let's just wait. I'd rather keep the guy's gift. Let him run it down. Bloat Boy! There we go. There we go with Bloat Boy. Oh. Someone's not paying attention. Dies and returns. We say Parmesan. I'm worried he's going to counterspell me here. Let's do this. Parmesan. Shore up. Very nice. Nice. That's what he's going to do. There we go. He's got a weird deck, Smallman. He's going to heist me one time. Parmesan. Oh, that's what it was. Parmesan. I forgot about that. Yeah, that was the Cthulhu. That was the Rick and Morty. Everyone says Parmesan. It's very funny to me. All right, let's do this. He's out of there. Smallman said no thank you. Parmesan. Up in New England. Oh, I've never been to New England. I've never been to the Northeast, period. Which is funny. I've been to... Farthest I've ever been east is... I've been to weird states in the Union. I've been to California one time. I've been down south a bunch. I've been to the Midwest a bunch. Parmesan. The Parmesan direction is a replacement dimension for the Smiths dimension C-131 due to a lack of portal gun. Yeah, there you go. I'll send it to you. Gold Vein. Ops goes first. We'll give it a shot. This game, Ghost, man. Oh, man, don't let it get you, man. Don't let the bastards get you down, bro. If you need to take a break, if it's upsetting, if you're not having fun, don't do it. Don't do it to yourself, man. It's not worth it. Can't pass diamond this month. Tell me about it, bro. You've been to 48 states, all 48 contiguous United States. That is an amazing feat, Mr. Hillbilly. That is quite the feat. I've driven through a bunch of them. It's cold and cloudy, full of Dunkin' Donuts. Very nice. I've been to Michigan, Ohio, Illinois, Indiana, Wisconsin. What other places have I been? Kentucky, Tennessee, North and South Carolina, Florida, Georgia, Alabama. I've been to Texas, but I think that was only the airport. I've been to Delaware, but I think that's only the airport. Boof, land. Boom. Mill 4 cards. You may put up to 2 cards enter land from the mill cards in your hand. I gotta do this. Whoa, okay. So, just jack shit. The game was just like, you're gonna get jack shit and you're gonna fucking like it. You're gonna get fuck all and like it, dude. Okay, so, I don't know, do we count that as a flood officially? No creatures, we count this as 9 mana out of 17. That's pretty good, right? You know? Is he gonna go in? I bet he is. I bet he's gonna try to get me here. He's gonna say, do it. Boof. Boof, boof. Got him. Railway Brawler. Oh, that's a big boy. Boom, boom, boom. There you go. No attacks. Really want to go to Arizona, see the desert and lakes. I've been to the desert in other countries. I've probably been to more countries outside of the United States than I have been to countries in the United States, which than the states in the Union. I used to travel a lot as a young child. Wow, that's a big hit right there. Whoa, 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 boom. Boom. Yeah, this is we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 spells. We got 6 spells. And then we got on top of those 6 spells, we got 1, 6, 7, 8, 9 mana. So a grand total of 15 non-creature cards, which is fairly impressive. Yeah, that's kind of sucks. I've been to the desert. I've been to the Atacama Desert in Chile, which is quite enjoyable. I rather like the desert. I'm a big fan of it, I would have to say. I think probably because in the desert, you can't remember your name. Hey, what's up, Matthew Ludovico? Dark Jolie. If we achieve diamond and fall back to plat, do we still get the diamond? You cannot fall back to plat, Dark Jolie. If you have hit diamond 4, you are in diamond 4 for the rest of the season. You could lose 150 games. You will never go lower than diamond 4. Those are rank floors. There's nothing you can ever do to go backwards on them. I got a little secret meta breaker Lunasm. Interesting. Let's see what Lunasm was cooking. Oh, it's a Mites deck. It's a Poison Orzhov. Interesting. Interesting. Bushwhack. This is a weird deck. This is a weird hand, but I'll take it. Boom. We're going to search basic land. Just make sure we got the falls. It also thins the herd a little bit. Plat 1 at the moment. Yeah, if you're plat 1, you're all right, man. You could probably get to you could probably get yourself to whatchamacallit. If you get to diamond 1, diamond 4, you'll be at diamond 4 till the end of the season. You don't have to do anything else. There we go. He's going to play the Ghoulie Ghoulie Ghoul. Okay. Alright. It's all Death Touchers. I like that. Alright, we're going to foretell that guy right there. That's going to be 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, we're going to hold back and turn. The Ghoulie Ghoulie Ghoul. Yawgmoth Praetorian. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. You can draw some cards here. Woof. Woof. And woof. Very nice. Good stuff. So you put down a mana. There's his mana. Fantastic. So we'll put down Darude Sandstorm right there. We'll put down that guy. And then we'll hit him with the Tyrahine. That's going to come in as a 16/16. Functionally indestructible, which is fantastic for me. It can't be stopped. It can't be reasoned with. It can't be slowed down in any kind of conceivable way. Nope. Counterspelled. Boof, 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 boof. Yeah. Do it. There you go, man. Very nice. Unreasonable stomp right there. That's what we call that. We just call that just can't be reasoned with. Good opener though. Very nice Death Touch deck. He just you don't have the power to deal with that guy when he hits. He just hit. Thank you, Lord Bermere. GG indeed. Oh, you want to see what the surprise I have is? A little something I've been working on. You're either gonna love it or you're gonna hate it. There's no in between. Why am I so far over there? There we go. There. Oof. All right. Got that. Not crazy about the mana. We're going to have to draw mana here. It's going to Sheldred's Edict. Very nice. Smuggler's Surprise. That is not great. We're going to have to go with this guy for ping. Not great. He's probably going to heist me, and I didn't draw a mana off on turn 3. As Cookies has said, the turn 2, the two land hand is a fucking trick from the devil, trying to convince us that we're okay. Hopefully he doesn't have the removal right here, and I can trick him with the Hydra. That would be pretty good. If he doesn't have the cut down, I think we might be able to survive. He's going to heist again. Heist expectations. Look at that. Okay. Hey, look at that. Got another card in. All right, yeah, we're never going to beat this guy. We droughted. We droughted and we hit a bunch of garbage here. Yeah. I think I also might want to lower Tivar's stand a little bit. We can always end up with that in our hand. We don't need it that frequently. Thank you, MTG Hillbilly. What else do we need? We need Loaded Colossal Railway Tyrannics. Do we need to Colossal ourselves? We have a lot of creatures in this deck, man. We just don't fucking draw them, huh? Weird. Well, we'll leave it alone for right now. Do. Eric Holtstrom. I don't hate this. Believe it or not, I don't. Because I can. I wish I was on the play. That'd have been better. No, I'm dead. Can't beat red. Red is not beatable with this deck, unfortunately. Well, I shouldn't say that. He could fuck this up completely. We have seen that in the past, so we'll see what happens here. All right. Yeah, we've seen people fuck this up before, so. Oof. Oh. Search your library for a card. Let's do that. Let's do that. Is he going to do a double strike on Picnic Ruiner right away? Yeah, he's got the explosion, oh no, he didn't get it right away. Okay. He's going to go in. So we're going to do that and ripping cookies. Stream die? Unrip. Oh, it glitched? Sorry about that. Okay. Goblin Influx Array. Very nice. Alright. He's going to jank goblins into it. What's gobs got to do with it? Who needs a heartbreak and heartbreak is mine? What's gobs got to do with it? Got to do with it. I want him to target me. It would be really funny if he targeted me. Double strike. Hit. Let's do that. Pass. Hit. Pass. Wiry Goblin. Random. Por un momento. Lo siento, por un momento. We'll put this big boy down. Alright, we're going to do that. Smuggler's Surprise. We'll wait. No attacks. Relic Robber. Hate that card. Used to be a fucking real bastard, that card he was. Oh yeah, he was. Was a real right boss that he was. Hey, what's up, Degenerate Hours? How you doing, man? Target creature can't block. Who can't block? Is it going to be Bloat Boy? No, he's exiled. Top card. He could play that card. He could play Flame Sweeper. Two blockers. We block that one. We block that one. What is he going to go for here? Oof. He's got a Monstrous Rage. That one. To get +2. And we'll do that. Boom. Relic Robber. Random Flux Array. Deals 1 damage to me. Who up? Colossaling the Rattleworm right now. Let's do it, man. Let's push him. question is, does he have enough power to break through? That was a mana. That's a monstrous rage. Absolutely he does. Boom, look at that. Look at absolute genius. Look at that. Not even mad, dude. Good played game. I like those back and forths, man, those lack moments. I'm never going to be mad at something like that. He had a different kind of mono red. He had a goblin tribal. He was really hitting me. He got those 2 off the top. That was a good draw right there. He played his hand well. Not going to be mad at him, man. Not going to be mad at him. I got a bad draw. He got a fucking nut draw. It happens. You know, we went at it, you know? Why are you playing? Anytime I open my phone, I hate that. I don't know why I don't turn that off. That was a good one. Yeah, absolutely, Jason Flood. It was a good one. We enjoy those games, man. Zolganar, I see you lurking. Kamon Sensei. You want to see what I have in store, guys? I'll do it right after this. Zolganar, I see you, bro. I see you, bro. I'd like to go first one of these days. I heard it's pretty cool. Alright, is he going to put down black and then a removal? No, he's going to do all blue. We do that. We swing in. Hit him, fit him. Okay. He might's got some knockback. He's going to augury and proliferate. Alright. Some knockback. I'd love him to do some knockback. Going first is for chumps. Yeah, going first is for suckers, man. Only fucking losers go first. Let's do this. Let's try to get that. Let's swing in first, because I know he's got something in his hand. We know he's holding out priority, so he has some sort of instant in his hand. What kind of instant? I don't know. Hey, what's up, Delta Quadrant? Are we glitching out again? Thank you for following Kami Red Panda. It's a funny name right there. He's using up all of his timer. Hit. Alright, how's about we try to get Armored Scrap Gorger out without him counterspelling it. I think he's going to counterspell it, though. There we go. That's fine. I can tell you're not very excited for Modern Season. You look like you fucked that set. I'm never playing it. I don't really play Horizons or Modern or Horizon Zero Dawn. I have played that game. I don't really play Historic. You know. So what's there for me to enjoy? It's not a standard set. There's Brawl that will benefit from it, which I play every now and again. I don't really fuck with Timeless. I don't really fuck with Historic. So there's not really a whole lot I'm there for, you know. Let's do that. He might counterspell that. We'll see. Hey, thank you so much, man. I appreciate it. I'm glad that you're enjoying my YouTube. He's going to do a targeted removal on that guy. He's going to do it. He can't help it. He can't help it. Him going in. He can't help it. Oh. 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 No. Wabango. Infectious. Boom, boom, boom. There he goes. Boom. Bloat Boy. Put down the Bloat Boy. Is he going to get the counter spell? No, he didn't get the counter spell. Oh, is he going to do it? Is he going to do it? Nah, fam, you ain't going to do it. Ah, sorry, buddy. Boom. There's that big hit for you right there, bro. Get Rattleworm, nerd. He's going to draw. Lose 2 life. Draw a counter. Each gets a poison counter. He draws a card. Sacrifice. Oh, get Rattleworm, nerd. Yeah, I'll take the free packs. I might do a brawl with it. I just to capitalize on the hype for it. Also, I was not invited to the early access for Modern Horizon, by the way. If you feel upset about this, please write your local Wizards representative that Jay Villain, your favorite MTG streamer and YouTuber, was not invited. That was true, Cookies. Get Rattlewormed. Get stick bugged, lol. All right, that I could actually fuck with this right here, man. I could fuck with the Mulligan. Let's try to finish strong right here, boys. Boom. He is running Domain Legends. Boom. There we go. Anybody who has these sets runs Domain Legends. It's like they make you. It's like they make these people in a factory. It's insane. Yeah, I'll take the free packs. I might buy a pack or two just for shits and giggles. It doesn't go. I don't think it goes towards golden though. Believe it or not, I don't think it actually goes towards the golden packs. Boom, boom, boom. Sandstorm Verge. Much like Axiom Verge, we're gonna swing in, eat that up. Boom, boom. Okay, boom. We're gonna hit him for 3. There you go. Right. Is he gonna play the removal on it? You could play a lot of removal. They'll go towards golden packs. They just won't even be inside golden packs. Oh, okay. Okay, thank you, Zulganor and Cookies. Okay, I know there was some controversy about it. Okay, all right. That, sure, yeah, I'll take it. Let's do this. Hit, pop. That's good for some players. Yeah, not really me, though. I don't really care. I hope he plays targeted removal. All right, so we do this. We can do 3. 1, 2, 3. Let's do that. Next. Buff. He's gonna just take it. Bum. Fantastic. I might use. I don't want to buy whole play sets to play huge combos. I might update my, mono black vampire veto and add some of the cool shit in. But I don't think that I'm going to be going real wild with it or anything like that. Yeah, so I might craft a card or two, whatever. But I don't think that it's gonna be a big. I don't think it's gonna be a big to do. Oh, Crucius Crassio. Okay. All right, we love Crucius Crassio. Ambitious. Target creature can't be blocked this turn. Activate as a sorcery. 3. Let's do this instead. Target creature can't block. Okay. Swing, swing. He's out of there. Very nice. Good luck, historic players. Knew the Ulamog and some sympathy paying for someone to watch and get kicked in. Yeah, I mean, yeah, Ulamog and all that crazy stuff. What's my favorite mechanic to use? That is a very confusing question, Jason. There's like 800 mechanics in this game. I used to really like Madness. I loved that in the vampire decks. That was really fun for me. But currently I actually enjoy Plot. I actually really like Heist. Yeah, El Cuervo. That means crow for those not in the know. That dude's name is basically Huge Crow. That's some awesome shit. Of Gain and Drain. I probably all time, if I can play Gain and Drain, I am having a good time. Oh boy. I think this is a mulligan. It's not really anything. This is some spice. Let's drop that guy right there. Boom. You enjoy playing in Standard? Well, so do I, man. I'm glad you're here, Mr. Guy. Let's go in. He's probably going to want to play a removal on me. I'll block it. We do that. Okay. Many of us. Oh, yeah, he's doing crime. Yeah, I mean heist. Heist crime. Very nice. Okay, so we're going to put down Rot Priest. And see how much more removal he has. Bend me, shape me any way you want me. You got the power to turn on the light. Many of us. That's one of my favorite HBO shows. The Many of Us. Great show. Let's go in. Why would you fall for that, man? He's probably going to play the removal, which is going to give him a shitload more damage. He probably has the... Oh, he's got the Tyvar stand. Okay. Okay, good for you, bro. Into the flood again. He's probably going to play Getaway Grandi, and Getaway. Fun. Yeah, so triggering a ton to Gain and Drain is probably one of my favorite combos. 019 coming in. Lord of Atlantis right here. Shout out 019. Big raid. Catching big raids. He's going to do 2. Wabango. Ooh, another Rot Priest. Let's put that guy down. Happy Hump Day. I miss Meat Hook. We all miss Meat Hook, man. It's a dark time without the hook. Triumphant Getaway enters the battlefield. Heist target opponent's library twice. 3-2 overall vintage cube. Yeah, I saw you drafting cube earlier when I went live. Are you excited for Modern Horizons 3, my dude? Are you a type of Modern Horizons type of guy? Bushwhack. Meh is the best. What creatures do you recommend if I don't have Vein Ripper for the 2 decks Rakdos Outlaw? My recommendation is save up your wild cards and craft Vein Ripper because it's probably one of the best cards in the game. That's my recommendation for you right there, man. Honestly, it's not. There's nothing that is ever going to be as good as replacing that. Save up your wild cards and craft Vein Ripper because he belongs almost in every single. He belongs in almost every single fucking black deck you're gonna fucking think. Vein Ripper won a fucking Grand Prix not too long ago, so you know, there's that. Yeah, Vein Ripper is mad busted. That's my solution for you. Does he have a fucking protection card right here? He's got his own guy's gift. Look at that. Boop 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 boop. Boom. Look at that. He stole that from me. Hopefully that's a mana and he doesn't have anything else. Nope, he's got another fucking triumphant getaway here that he can cast an unlimited amount of spells with. Now is $23, but okay, you need it. Oh, so you're building paper? Jeez, man. I'd say go back in time before the card single-handedly won the Grand Prix, and then, or not Grand Prix, but Pro Tour, and then, play it there. Yeah, do that. When it was $10. Believe it or not, Numbskull, seeing the fucking utility of that card, bought a bunch of them when they came out and they were cheap. They were like fucking $10, but he bought a shitload of them just because he was like, this card is fucking broken, so let me get a bunch of them right here. Jesus Christ, dude. Look at this heist shit, man. Look at this fucking heist shit, bro. 3 cards killed me. Gateway, Lootmonger, and Grave Expectations. Literally 3 cards fucking ran the board on me. That's fucking wild, dude. Gisa's not going to do anything in that Outlaws deck. Gisa is for skeletons and zombies. They might have to readjust it, honestly. Again, 3 cards beat me. You don't need to bring anything but 3 cards. There's 3 busted cards in that combo right there, and let's do one last one here. We did pretty good tonight, believe it or not. 60% on the play. Pretty solid showing overall. The only thing we're losing to is fucking Heist and Mono Red, which, you know, it happens. I go first. This kind of fucking sucks as an opener. We'll go for it. Do I think there would be good cards in Assassin's Creed? I have no clue, man. Lord of the Rings was hit right on the nose. Assassin's Creed seems like it will be pretty cool. I feel like Lord of the Rings lent itself to... You pulled Gisa from your first ever booster purchase. By the way, I have a bunch of... I have a whole shitload of... what do you call them? Paper packs to open. So if you guys are interested in that, let me know. We're going to wait. I have a 9 play boosters and a most wanted Outlaws of Thunder Junction commander deck with Marchesa. Not Marchesa. What's her face? What's that lady's name? Oh, please don't have a fucking 1-drop counterspell. Okay. Hit. Boof. Alright. I actually have the Smuggler's Surprise. I need him to play out so he doesn't have a counterspell, is what I need him to do. Prologue to Phyresis. Okay, I need him to play out so he doesn't have a counterspell here. Perfect, that'll work. Creature you don't. Crack me open for treasure. Alright, fantastic. I need him to play out. I need him to absolutely load down with cards. Play everything you got, man. Do not let up. Throw it all in there. There we go. Voidwing. Do another one, man. Do a card draw or prologue. Do it. No, he's not going to go for it. He's not going to go for it. Don't make me do these Tyraheens one at a time, man. Do it, man. Cast that card draw, man. You know you want to. You know you don't want any blue cards left, man. You know you don't want them left. Oh fuck, man. All right. Well. Let's see here. He's probably clicking on it frantically. Go in. Going on 50 minutes with a roper. I'm sorry about that, dude. Okay, so he can hit me for 8 and proliferate twice. If he does that, he wins. If he can't proliferate twice, he's no good. He probably has it. He's been clutching cards in his hand the whole game. Hopefully it's mana and counterspells and not fucking 1,000 proliferates. It probably is 1,000 proliferates. There's Vraska. No, you can't you can't target it, dude. Okay. Well, he didn't get he didn't get it. All right. So let's just make a statement. Let's make a little bit of a statement there. 16 damage and, 16 toxic. That says something, right? That's splashy. That's a bold statement piece. Thank you, Chris S. All right. Well, we're going to leave that stomper right there for tonight, guys. Quite success with it. I actually really like this one. It's a lot of fun. Quite stompy, quite glompy, and quite number 1 dompy. We ran a stomper before when the set first came out, and it had mostly stomp, but I think this edition of the Venom is such a nice way, because Tyraheen was the kind of the star of the previous one. Putting the Venom back into it and hitting it hard, I think adds a dimension that people just aren't expecting. Rexing. Yes, absolutely. So, until next time, guys, I've been Jay Villain. You've been great. Bye-bye. That's the end of the video, not the end of the stream. So, don't immediately record every single time. That's the sign-off for the video, not the sign-off for the stream. Don't go. If you don't see me raid, the stream is not over. It's too late. You've already left. It is too late, mother. Already lost 2. It's Jover. Hey, Cookies, I want you to take a look at something real quick, Cookies. Watch this. Watch this real quick. I want you to tell me what you think about this, guys. Where's my VTuber? All right. This is something I whipped up. This is something I whipped up a little earlier. It's a little shocking. This is the prototype right here. You ready? Look at that. Oh, man. Yeah. Well, hold on. Let me make it bigger for y'all. Look, I got jiggle physics. Oh my god. Oh, has technology gone too far? What have we done? What have we done? Oh my goodness. Oh, that's too funny. The format is cracking up. Oh man, that's too funny. I gotta figure out how to move my hands better. Because you can't really see too much of her. Is it funny watching this anime girl with jiggling boobs with my voice coming out of it? That's what I want to know. I feel like Cookies is going to be very confused. Um, and a nose. Oh yeah, I have a little bit of a nose. Yeah, I have side profile. Slay, slay. Oh, let me flip my hair. Oh, let me do it. Dun dun dun. This is so funny. I genuinely want to know if I get more revealing outfits for a different anime character, if I make a better one. Um, if this will actually improve viewership. I'm genuinely curious to know if that is going to be the case. I think it is. I genuinely think that if I put an even better version of this up, that people are going to 100%. Yeah. Well, I grabbed this dress because it purple dress. I gave her purple eyes, and I there we go. There we go. Cowboy hat on top right there. Perfect. Whoops. Why did that go there? There we go. Nice. Perfect. I got to work on some other avatars. I whipped this up in like 20 minutes, man. This was not very complicated to do. The tools are pretty easy. It's pretty basic looking. It's pretty anime basic looking, but you know, for the most part, I think it's a good test of content. Confuses your brain? Chris, I'm glad. It should confuse your brain. Mm, 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 mm. Confuse your brain. Dun dun. I'm genuinely wondering what's going to happen if I use this the whole time. If I start adopting a full on with no explanation. With zero explanation, just doing this. Dun dun dun. What did you say that one guy's name was? Sinclair Takamatsu? Takamatsu Sinclair? Can't wait to pretend like this is the most normal thing ever. I know. It is. This is normal. This is 100% normal. There's nothing wrong with what I'm doing here. Nothing. Literally nothing. Tonkatsu Sinclair. I gotta look that guy up again. I looked him up a while ago when you mentioned it, but I gotta do him again. There we go. There's Normal J again. That more matches my voice. All right. Does that feel better, guys? Is that not more upsetting? Welcome to the reality of Dr. Mrs. the Villain. Oh, that's right. Yeah. Dr. the Mrs. All right. Let's do shakedown breakdown, boys. Let's shake it and quite possibly even break it. We got it in early. We'll get it in late. You know what I mean? I got to get up early, too. I got a fucking appointment in the morning. Let's pull this up. right. Okay, shakedown breakdown time. Here we go. Okay, here we go. Shakedown breakdown time. Tilt. Need to tilt the hat. There we go. All right. Should be good enough. Here we go. Welcome back, everybody, to the show. I am your host, as always, Jay Villain, aka That Villain J, and tonight we have a very special treat for you. Yes, we do. Because Green Stompy is back, guys. It is back and better than ever. I had done a Green Stompy a while ago. I think maybe a couple of weeks. It was a little bit. I think almost at the beginning of what we were doing with this new Outlaws at Thunder Junction. I had done a Green Stompy, kind of testing out the new stuff. Yeah, it was back in April. Yeah, almost a month ago. And I haven't done one since. And I said, we got to revisit the Green Stomp, man. I love the Green Stomp. But the one thing I noticed is that I was getting a lot of kills with Tyrannics. And I said, maybe, guys, just this guy on his own was doing a lot. But I said, what if we leaned into that Toxic? What if we made it worse? What if we made this the Stompy Venom? The Stompy Poison. Some of you are already clicking off and disliking because you hate poison so much. But I beg you, stay a while and listen. And check out this new version of Stompy Green that I think you'll really enjoy. Before we get down to that, I need you to do something for me, which is, of course, tenderly press that like button, gently press that subscribe button, because if you don't press that like and subscribe button, well, guys, you will be attacked by the like and subscribe. It's just going to happen. He's going to rip you up real bad for not liking the video and subscribing to the channel, becoming a villain today. Join us on the stream every night at twitch.tv/thatvillainj for all live streaming goodness. We would love to have you there live and in person on Twitch, or hit that bell and you can see us live on YouTube. You'll be notified anytime we go live on YouTube as well. Either way, 2 ways to watch. That's for you. Check out our Discord community for all latest news, information, post your decks, post memes, anything else you want is going to be right there. And of course, this deck and all the other decks that I build are going to be available down below on Talk About Surprise Venom. Well, it's a little bit of deception here because people might think we're starting with a regular kind of Toxic Green or maybe even Toxic Golgari, and they think we might have black, but we're going to trick them on the high end here. Bushwhack is a great way to mana fix. We are going to need to play some of these heavier things right here, and it's probably our only version of targeted removal that we're going to have. Target creature you control fights creature you don't. That's perfectly fine. Or we can search for a card and we can search for a mana to make sure we get those mana fixings in very, very smoothly. So that's a great opener right there. Smuggler's Surprise. This is a card that will be discussed at a later date. Venerated Rot Priest. 1 green, 1/2, Toxic Phyrexian Druid. Just what nobody wants to see come down on the board. Nobody wants to see this card drop. They hate it. They don't like it. They don't want to see it. Whenever a creature you control becomes the target of a spell, target opponent gains a poison counter. Everyone opens with this move. They go, uh-oh, because the only way to get rid of it is either force sacrifice. Otherwise, you're taking a poison counter. I like to play this turn 1. You put it on the board. A lot of people already know what time it is. They think you're going full poison. They might think you're going full Golgari Toxic, Selesnya Toxic, or something. But secretly, we're going Stompy. The great thing about this is it's also going to start the poison chain early on in the game. It's going to start poisoning up early on in the game, which we can slowly start building their toxicity up. Ermid Scriptgurger, the Phyrexian right here. 1 green and 1, 0/3. Ermid Scriptgurger gets +3 as they have 3 more oil counters. It adds 1 mana of any color. Great little ramper right here. And then, of course, it exiles a card from the graveyard and puts an oil counter on it. So you get to ramp, you get to deny Reanimator, some of their stuff out of the graveyard if you get it, and it eventually becomes a nice 3/3 creature. Not a bad little deal right there for us. Overall, a pretty cool card to put down. Gaia's Gift. Now we're going to have 2 protection cards in this deck. 1 green and 1. +1, it gains Reach, Trample, Hexproof, and Indestructible until the end of turn. Extremely useful, correct? That will stop a full-on board wipe, not a board exile, targeted removal, even a targeted exile or anything like that, and give somebody who they don't expect to get trample and a +1, or catch somebody out of the sky. All around, just a green Swiss Army knife right there. The other protection we have is Tyvar's Stand, which is 1 green, and it gives somebody hexproof and indestructible until the end of turn. You could also pay the X amount, which gives somebody +X. And that, of course, will add to the power and toughness that you can do to blow through. But all in all, people are going to be trying to remove our stuff. They're going to be trying to cramp our style real hard with their kill cards and their blasts and whatever they got. And sometimes you got to negate that. The fun thing about playing these protection cards on your own creatures as well is that if they do Rot Priest, if you have Rot Priest out, it will stop them. It will give them poison for you targeting the spell and for them targeting the spell. So if they try to play like removal on Colossal Rataworm, they get a poison for it, and then we play Tyvar's Stand, and then they get another poison for it. So things kind of go from bad to worse if you are hitting protection spells when they've already directed a removal your way. Bloated Contaminator. Kind of the synthesis of what we're doing here. A stompy trample creature, 1 green and 2 very cheap, 3-drop, 4/4, toxic, and trample. Whenever Bloated Contaminator deals combat damage to a player, proliferate. That proliferate is not only going to be for poison, it is also going to be for the amount of extra counters and power that we're going to have on everything else that we're doing. Because we have different ways to increase the power of everything that we have going on here, which is extremely useful. Gaia's Gift, of course, gives a 1/1. We'll be able to proliferate off that, or the proliferation from the 1/1 counters we get from the Railway Brawler as we go in. So he's kind of both. He's a stompy guy, he's a big body, he's trampling and toxic proliferate. Very nice. Colossal Rataworm. What I like to do in the middle of the game is I like to flash my Colossal Rataworm. I just like to get it out there all of a sudden. 2 green and 2, 6/5. Colossal Rataworm has flash as long as you control a desert. Well, we have a lot of deserts. That almost gives it haste, because if we have a desert out and we have 2 green and 2, 4 mana total, we can immediately put it down at the end step, and then next turn it starts our turn. At the beginning of our turn, it starts in our possession, meaning it doesn't have summoning sickness. It is a 6/5 trample. Man, I remember when a 6/6 trample used to cost like 7. Rootbreaker Worm and all that. Anybody remember? Really bringing up the power here with 6/5 for 4. We can also exile it from your graveyard. We can search for a desert and put it on the battlefield tapped, which will help us ramp in case it gets killed. We can play it out of the desert. Really like this one. I mean, it's just a solid 6/5 trampler with the ability to get flash in. It's not bad at all. Railway Brawler. I seem to be playing him more and more in every deck. That's because he is incredibly powerful. 2 green and 3, 5/5, reach, trample, Rhino Warrior. Whenever another creature enters the battlefield under your control, put X 1/1 counters on it, where X is the power. We can plot it for 1 green and 3, meaning that on turn 4, or if we just have 4 mana, we can pay that, and he gets plotted. Next turn or any other turn after, he can come into the battlefield for free. That means we can kind of line up our shots if we do it correctly. We can put him down, and then everything else, every other stompy creature we play, comes in with double the amount, or it comes in with double power and toughness. If it was a 6/6 like Colossal, it'll actually be a 12/10 when we get put down right here with Railway Brawler on the board. Just a huge power engine on that right there. Just a huge amount of way to put an enormous amount of 1/1 counters. You're really even going to not to need. If you hit, like I said, with Bloated, if you hit Proliferate and you make everybody go up one, I mean, the amount of power that they're going to have already is just going to be incredible from Railway. So he is absolutely worth it. In his own right, he is a 5/5 reach trampler, so he's no slouch either, man. It's not like he's just a little guy that helps everybody out. He's a big boy. He's a big rhino and makes everything just twice as tough, as it were. The Superman of the hour, this is the guy. This is the win con right here, guys. I love this card. Probably one of my favorite green cards in the meta right now. Why? Because it's so anti-meta. Because it is such a pain in the ass to deal with, especially when you're going to use the tricks that we get out on the board. We use all these tricks to get it out on the board faster and more aggressive. It cannot be countered. Take that blue. Ward 5, take that red and possibly black. He is not easy to kill. He cannot be stopped. He is inevitable. 4 green, 4 and 3 green. He's a 7-drop, 8/8, trample, haster, toxic 4. I cannot speak highly of Tyrannix Rex enough, for real. He is the truth. He is the light and the way. He is a Phyrexian dinosaur, and he just murks people. We don't want to play him for 7. That's too expensive. We could ramp to play him to 7, but what if we wanted to play 2 of him at once? Do you know what I mean? What if we wanted to play 2 of him at once after playing Railway Brawler, so they came in as 2 16/16 tramplers with haste? Yeah. That's what I'm talking about now. What if we utterly broke this thing and just pushed it beyond the total overkill of stompiness? I got you, man. We will. Goldvein Hydra is going to be 1 green and X00. You pay X. He comes in with that many 1/1 counters on. Vigilance, Trample, and Haste. We're doing a lot of hasty greens. We need to move fast with green. The game moves fast. Stompy can't afford to wait 20 rounds to get ready anymore, man. It needs to kind of shoot and juke. The great thing about him is we kind of want him to die because he's an instant ramp, okay? So whenever he comes in, you put 1/1 counters, and when he dies, we create the number of tapped treasure token equal to power. So I like to drop him at least turn 2. He's a 3-drop, he's a 2/2, and he gives you 2 gold when he dies, unless he gets exiled. But a lot of people will kill him. The bigger he gets, the more treasure you'll get on the back end right there, which is extremely useful. So he's a great blocker, he's a great attacker, just an aggressive card that gives us that extra mana that we can start ramping with to pay some of our bigger combination plays as we go. So that's Goldvein. We already talked about Tyvar. Here is the final one, Smuggler Surprise. Now, I did a Smuggler Surprise previously, but I'm upping it with the Toxic right here. This is a spree card. This is 1 green, 1 green plus. You play 1 green, and then you can play any of these other things. Mill 4 cards. You may put 2 cards and lands from among the mid cards into your hand. Creatures you can pay 1. Creatures you control with power 4 or greater gain hexproof and indestructible. That's very useful for your non-exile board wipes because it will leave for only basically 1 green and 1. It'll actually protect everything from your Bloat Boy to all the way up to your Tyrannix or a powerful Goldvein Hydra. Will actually protect them from board wipes or direct removal in a massive quantity. Or, here's the big, allowed to play 2 of these big ass cards for 6 mana. What I like to save up for is like a Railway Brawler and a Tyrannix. Or, if I'm very lucky, I get to play 2 Tyrannix at once. Now remember, these are 2 8/8 hasters, cannot be countered, trample, and ward 8. Once they hit the ground, man, it's almost completely over. If the 16/16 trampling hitting doesn't do them in, the preliminary poison that we may have poisoned with, because they can only do 8 poison together, Toxic 4 and Toxic 4, all of the build-up toxic that we've built up in their system from Venerated and maybe Bloated Contaminator right here will probably finish the job. You've got 2 ways to win, guys. Big Stompy Trample and building up the toxicity of our cities right there. That's what we like to do. I love alternate win cons. I love backup plans. Big, toxic, green Stompy. I hope you like it. I hope you like the video and you leave a comment to tell me what we think. On the mana base, we're doing 1 Hunter's Maze for the card draw right there. A Conduit Pylons for the desert. I like this Surveil, and I like this Sandstorm Verge. This one is actually extremely useful because target creature can't block. If they have a big Stomper or a big wall that's in your way, you can get your Rattleworm or your Bloat Boy across the finish line and hit either that poison, even if they only can block the Venerated, they can't block the Venerated or something, or their big creature can't be blocked like that, get that poison across, get that damage across with the Sandstorm Verge. Not bad for the desert. Phyrexians, but we have a little bit of everything from beasts to worms, dinos, hydras, druids, Phyrexians, rhinos. 8 instants, 3 sorceries, 24 lands altogether, 3 deserts, 20 forests, 2.6 average. Even with the expensive cards, it's not that expensive of a deck. The front end being kind of a standard poison deck, and the back end being a heavy boy stompy. Yeah, somebody just said, why no Cavern of Control? You could do Phyrexians. Yeah, there's a lot of Phyrexians. If you really wanted to go anti-more control, you could do the Cave for the anti-control tech right there, in case you wanted to. Cavern of Souls, sure, why not? You could throw one in and choose Phyrexian for your pleasure. We don't want to dilute the mana too much because we want to make sure that we have enough to hit the double green. So a lot of times the shuffler will give you like one forest and then one of these and then one of these and one of these, and you don't have enough green. So you want to be careful. But Cavern of Souls is never a bad idea, especially with the fact that this is a heavy Phyrexian deck right here. This is what it looks like on the horizontal view. For best of 3, boys, I really don't have too many options for you. I have some deals damage. If you want to do possibly some like deal damage stuff, let's see here. Bite down or anything like that. Venomous infectious bite's not a bad one. Bite down, trash the town is not bad. Anything like that is going to be extremely useful to kind of do more removal in case you're doing that. Those are fine ones to put in your sideboard in case you need a heavy removal if you're doing best of 3. But if we do this, that is what we're looking at right there. Smuggler's Surprise is kind of our wild card to play on the back end. It's really a 6-drop, so I consider it kind of a 6-drop because that's what we mostly run it on. This is going to be the double damage or the double win right here. I like to win with 2 win cons. My favorite thing is to do so much damage they die and have 10 poison. So they're really dead. They're the most dead guy ever. They get double, triple dead with this one. That's how I like to leave them. We are playing in Mythic rank right here, so we are getting those wins in Mythic. We are making some headway. Here we go. Leave a comment. Tell me what you think. What do you like about this stompy poison? Or do you hate poison? You're ready for it to rotate out. Tell me that too. Here we go, guys. Let's get into the game. Oh my goodness, it didn't give me the chance, Cookies. Cookies, it didn't even give me the chance, Cookies. I didn't even get the chance to do it, Cookies. They didn't let me. Thank you for the suggestion, Felix. That was a good idea. Your R1 is enough since Tyrannix is already uncountable. Yeah, you know, you can go for it with a couple of other things, but it is pretty uncounterable. And you don't want to flood out your mana with nonsense, non-green ones, because there's enough in there that we'll wait. There's enough in there that you can usually get it off decently. Oh my god, it's fucking Lootmonger. I'm so tired of these. They're really gonna have to nerf Heist, because Heist is really busted. You, like I showed you with that other game, you can win with 3 cards. Boom. Thieving Aven. Very nice. Okay, so let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do that. Bango. And then we go in. Bango. We do that. And we proliferate. Boom. I'm sure he did not like that. Why do Heist players always draw this line without fail? I don't know. There's something must be in the code that they're never without. I've never seen anybody not open with 2 Impetuous Lootmongers. It's fucking wild. They either have Heist or they have Impetuous Lootmongers immediately. But they've started acting Crassius Crucio into it, which makes things worse. They've added the One Ring. They've added all kind of shit to this game. To this particular deck. There's the Venerated. He gets the treasure. Yeah, they always have clutch hands. That's part of the thing about Lootmonger is that you have like almost infinite loops that you can do. Because with all this treasure, he can now cast and heist again. And then when he heists again, he creates treasure. And blah, 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 blah. You see the problem. You know? It just goes around and around and around and around forever. Forever. He might go for the removal there. He's gonna go for the -5, and he's gonna heist me again. This is boring. So he could probably play another heist again, and then heist more, and then heist more, and heist more. It creates these kind of unstoppable loops where there's nothing really you can do about ever affecting the game. You don't really ever have a chance. Like if they hit the line, you're dead, you know. And they always hit the line. You're right, Degenerate Hours. They just always hit the line. And he can cast. That means he'll gain and drain. He'll gain 2 mana. Boom, 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 boom. He stole 3 Rot Priests from me. Fucking ridiculous, dude. They really are going to have to do something about it because it is unbalanced. Yep, it is very unbalanced. I liked it originally, but the abusability of it is just, it's boring for the other person. What needs to happen is that you need to pay to heist. This comes in, but this needs to be when it pays. You may pay 1 when you enter the battlefield or whatever. That needs to be what happens. Boom, boom, boom. My turn. It's Cavern of Souls. We'll say Phyrexian. We'll say the Great Beast. We will say search your library for basic land, find the basic land, put that next. Okay, so we can put that down. If he doesn't kill my Armored Scrap Gorger, I can actually put down the Tyrahine Rex and smash the fuck out of him. There's a Triumphant Getaway. Maybe he'll overplay his hand here. Maybe he'll overplay his hand here. I don't know. He can't kill that Armored Scrap Gorger. That's the number one thing. If I keep that, I can actually smash him for 18. I will absolutely bull rush him for a shitload of damage. But if he kills it, we're out. Or, okay, if he kills it, I could... No, even so, I can't draw a mana because I already put a mana down. So, yeah, it's already uncounterable. We'll see here. Look at that. Double heisting. He's got 4 of my cards in his hand. Boy, that Grixis player sure has a lot of Rot Priests. Yeah, Trex, what do you think happened? What do you think happened to me? Huh? Heisting's incredibly done. Fun to do it, but people, not fun when they do it to you. That is kind of the problem. I think the Metropolis Angel is probably the best way because you have to target it. It feeds into crime really nicely because it targets your opponent. So it's almost there's Bloat Boy. He creates 2 more treasure off the top. He gain and drains 2 life. Boom, boom, boom. So now he can cast even more spells. Yeah, if they hit this line, I mean, what are you supposed to do? What are you even fucking supposed to do? Because he can just keep playing 1-drops and getting 2 mana from him. This should only happen once a turn. Whenever you cast a spell you don't own, once a turn, whenever you cast a spell, it only creates 1 treasure. The fact that it can essentially fucking infinite treasure you out is really crazy. I will choose that blocker. You know what? Fuck it. I'll take it all. I don't give a shit. I don't want him to affect me later with some other shit. Boom, boom. boom, boom, boom. Between them and Herbaresque, you could do something. All right, we do this. Target card. What does Herbaresque do? Whenever you cast something, it pings? Is that what Herbaresque does? You get an R when you cast an instant or sorcery. Oh, yeah. You could probably do a Grixis. You could probably do a... whatchamacallit, you could probably do a whatchamacallit, look at that. Even with as much as I do, I can't do anything to him. It's such a fucking steamroll. The problem is it's a steamroll. If you don't have the removal off the top, you're done. If you don't, again, it's like mono red. If you're not immediately bang, 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 you're done. You're gonna get hit. If you can't stop those guys right away, as soon as you lay them down, they're on site. And if you don't have the kills, you're fucked. You're fucked. It's not hard to disrupt. You can disrupt it pretty good, but goddamn, if you don't have the disruption, nope, it ain't happening for you, Chief. It just ain't happening. Pretty boring in that aspect. That just no matter what you do, if you don't have instant removal, and unfortunately, the game is moving in that direction where it's like, if you don't have instant removal to stop combos, which I don't really like. That feels like historic. That feels like timeless. Like if you don't have clutch plays immediately, the game is essentially won before it even starts, which is a whole thing, you know? All right, so let me raid you out right here to somebody else. Let me send you off on your way. Maybe we'll go see E-Philius, the chilliest, the number one killiest. E-Philly, we go see E-Philly. We'll see her. All right, guys, we'll see you on the flip side and tip side, number and dip side. Guys, I really need your help, guys. You've got to like the videos when they come out. As soon as you, even if you can't watch them, hit the fucking like button on the videos, guys. We got to get those that like to watch ratio is not helping, is not doing me no favors on those releases, on those premieres, guys. Every like that you push in is an order for, you're ordering another J-Villain video. That's what you're doing. You're liking the video, you're saying, I want another one of these tomorrow. That's what you're doing when you hit the like button on it. So I encourage you, please. It is the lifeblood of the channel. There is a reason that every fucking YouTuber tells you to do that shit. Thank you so much for the support, and I'll see you tomorrow with this next one. Goodbye, everyone. I'll see you then. Adios. Bye-bye.